And that is why we have a change in the tense. Okay? Now let us look on another question. And it comes from, he says, hello there. Thank you so much, teacher. Okay, thank you. What is the difference between prefer and like? Okay, now Hussein is asking the difference between prefer and like. Now, first of all, we have to understand these words. What is like and what is prefer? Okay, like is a verb and it is used to show preferences. When we prefer something or when something pleases us, we use this verb to show our preferences. If you are pleased with something, you use like to talk about those things. For example, what is it that pleases you? What are the things, what are your preferences? Surely everyone has their preferences. You may use this verb like to talk about the things that please you. I am pleased with playing basketball. So, because basketball is my preference, then I may say, I like playing basketball. When you are not pleased with something, you use the opposite of like, that is dislike. You see, I am not pleased with quarreling. So, to put this in a sentence will be like, I dislike quarreling. So, I like playing basketball. I dislike quarreling. But again, my student, you may use the word prefer to express your preferences, to express the things that please you. For example, on the first sentence, I said, I like playing basketball. I may use prefer instead of like, and this is how it will sound. I prefer playing basketball. Can you see? But prefer does not correlate with than. Prefer correlates with to. So when you use prefer, you should not use than. Do not make this mistake and say, I prefer playing basketball to tennis. That is wrong. You should say, I prefer playing basketball to tennis. Okay, now let us read another question from another student, that is Hamis. Now, Hamis, this is what Hamis is saying. He says, thank you for your teachings, sir. Hello. Thank you for your teachings, sir. Okay, hello, Hamis. You're so welcome. And this is what he says. He says, sir, how do I change verbs into being nouns? Okay, now, Hamis is asking a question on how he can change verbs into being nouns. When you want to change a verb into being a noun, you have to make an extension. It's called the suffixation. So there are things that you have to add to the original root word in order to change it into being in another word class. So for example, if you have a word like integrate, when you want to change this verb into being a noun, you will add a suffix, ion, in order to make it a noun. So instead of being integrate, it will be integration. So integration is a noun and integrate is a verb. So you say to integrate, and that was an integration, okay? So if you have another verb like salute, so salute is a verb. It shows a greeting, basically used in the military. So when you want to change the verb salute into being a noun, you will add ion at the end of salute. So the word class will shift from being a verb into being a noun by adding ion. So instead of salute, it will be salutation. So salutation is a noun, whereas salute is a verb. So this is how you change verbs into being nouns. Okay, now let us do it quick because our time is rushing. We have another student. He says, hello there. Hello, student. You're so welcome. Please invite even other students. He says, hi, my name is Zakaria. Okay, Zakaria. We had another student in the last previous sessions called Zakaria. I think he's the one. Zakaria, well, how do I write a proper formal letter? Okay, Zakaria, writing a formal letter. When you're writing a formal letter, Zakaria, you have to take in mind certain basics. You have to have a letter that bears two addresses. the first address is your own address. Then the other address is the address of the person you are sending the letter to, followed by salutation and the reference. So you should have the reference. The reference is written in abbreviation RE. So if it's an application for a job, you write RE, application for a job. Mind you, you have to keep your letter short. Official letters basically do not have a lot of kululu kalala things. Do not meander. You go straight to the point. Make sure that your letter is straight. So if you are applying for a job, so if you are applying for a vacancy, maybe it's in the university, maybe some place, make sure that you make your purpose known onto